Hey guys, Camper Jim here.
And Camper Jim.
Today we're going to talk about search and destroy loadouts.
And Jim that camps is just going to keep dancing. Roll the intro.
First thing we're going to talk about is skin selection. We like a mix of green skins and red skins, really subdued, that help blend into each of the maps that we like.
Especially in search and destroy, which is what we play. You don't want to stand out. If you can blend in and get yourself the advantage in time, and that's going to be a lot more beneficial than just a new brightest character that's out.
And Grinch is our favorite, both the green and red. Those were pay at one point, so we offered a few other selections that are free.
So this is one of our favorite games to play when we test out skins. Where's Jim? Comment below if you saw where I was hiding. Be honest.
You wouldn't think you'd be able to hide in plain sight like that. Let's take a look from a different angle.
And I can tell you, I use this every time we play Tunisia. And I'd say probably realistically like 80% of the time that works. Here's an example.
Enemy contact. Enemy down.
Shield turret is ready.
Easy.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Now we're going to show an example of a bad skin choice. A lot of the bright colored skins.
You see how easy it is to pick out, especially amongst the green background.
Now we're going to take a look at firing range, and we're going to show the red-green skin. So we're going to show you this ahead of time, setting up in one of our favorite camping spots.
Tactical position spots.
Tactical positioning spots.
Thank you. I'm working on sniping. Be careful. I'm getting good. Okay, here's another spot. This one's a little difficult to get to, but it's good to pick off snipers on the other side. Can you see me? I can tell you to date, no one has seen me from there, even if they come from the other side.
And this is a good example of a map-specific skin. So we use the colors that are going to blend into camping spots that we like. And as we run around here, you'll see that even the bomb and the trash can offer a little bit of cover as you're rolling around.
And this is our favorite spot to use when we Ninja Defuse. B-bomb site over here. I think probably today, just me and myself have about 60 Ninja Diffuses from that spot, using that skin.
And if you're interested in Ninja Defusing, take a look at the link down below, because we got a whole tutorial for it on Crossfire.
Yes. It's pretty good. Alright, perks that we use. We always use lightweight, and we always use dead silence. So red and blue is right off the bat consistent with all our loadouts.
One thing to note about lightweight is that the secondary benefit is reduced fall damage, which is important.
Especially on the bigger maps. So if you do the multi-respawn maps, what was that one, Rust? Then Rust, you'll actually die if you fall off the top.
And then as far as the green perks, we like a mix of Ghost, Gung-Ho, and Hardwired. Really just depends on the situation.
Depends on the map.
Depends on the map.
On Crash, you see a lot of trap mines, so obviously Hardwired is the way to go.
So right now, myself and the other Jim over here, we both have lightweight on, and we want to show who can get to the bottom of 3-story first. And with both on lightweight, I'm able to get there first.
And then here, Camper Jim does not have lightweight on, but I still do. And we're leaving our spawns at the same time.
And just for reference, the gloves have the same run speed as the katana.
You can see that in a melee video. We tested it.
And now we're going to show the secondary perk of lightweight. As you jump from high heights, you're not going to take any fall damage.
And check out our video on Crash. We cover why we keep running up and down and up in a second level and first level.
And this gives a little bit of insight too of how we test different perks and skins for each map and start to develop our strategy.
So you can see if you get fall damage. So if you do encounter a suspect on the roof and he gets a shot off, then when you fall, you're going to die. But here, if the enemy shoots you and you fall off, as long as you have lightweight on, you'll be fine.
This is one of our favorite trip mine spots on Crash.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet.
Because by the time you see it, you're probably going to set it off.
But if you have hardwired on, then you're good to go.
Let's talk about lethal and tactical. So we always have trip mine on, and then we use a mix of smoke, flashbang, and concussion, but primarily smoke for the advantage of where we're trying to rush to or camp at.
If you remember our motto, rush, camp, rotate, So we use smoke to get to our rushing spots.
But while we're at it, we thought we'd show a little bit of the difference between flashbang and concussion. And if you're interested in learning more, let us know in the comment. We can do a full equipment breakdown video.
Yeah, and if you pair up with somebody, so Jim that camps, he loves using the flashbang, and we'll use smoke. So I'll throw smoke, he'll throw a flash, and we just use them both together.
So you're going to want to use flash when you want to blind the enemy and move to position of advantage. But as you'll note here, they are able to move and run freely. So keep that in mind. Whereas you use concussion, they can still see you, but they're limited in movement. So depending if there's a group of people guarding a bomb site or somewhere, you can keep them in place and try to take them out.
And I don't think they can ADS, so everything's hip fire with flash and concussion.
With concussion, not with
Okay.
flash. But you can't see with flash.
Yeah.
And then with smoke, this is our favorite.
So you can ADS with flash. Good to know. And for those that didn't see, he was nodding his head yes.
Alright, so we always run the katana as our secondary. And we just released a video about why we think that's the best melee. So check that out if you haven't seen it. And some consistencies in the guns. We don't use the laser. We're willing to sacrifice some ADS, speed, and mobility so we can focus on silence, max range, and extra ammo.
And you'll see with my loadout that's coming up, I mean, first it's going to be Camper Jim's loadout. But with mine, I do run a red laser because that's not visible to the enemies. And it's good for hip fire.
Alright, so we're just going to show a couple of the different loadouts that we get asked most about in our videos. So you can try them out for yourselves and see what you like.
And I do find myself, especially in this season, using LMGs more than anything else.
And I personally like SMGs.
And that's why you like the gun ho, because you can reload and run at full speed.
That's a good point.
Yeah. But all mine, I just started using red laser, and I love it.
Above all, everything, have a purpose for it, and remember to have fun in the game.
Yeah, it's the most important thing. And if you see us, say hi.